Spring is finally here, and so are spring sports. For all of you baseball, softball, and even football parents out there, you need to listen up right now. Here to talk with us about some common sports injuries is HMG Sports Orthopedic Surgeon, Dr. Lindsay Remy. Thank you for being here, Dr. Remy.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Being a sports orthopedic surgeon, what does that exactly mean?
So I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I did additional fellowship training in sports orthopedics, which is really the care of the injured athlete. So I take care of everyone from children to the aging, all ages, trying to keep people active.
Right.
And that often it means trying to find the non-surgical care that they need, but I also do specialize in the minimally invasive arthroscopic surgeries. For example, doing a rotator cuff repair through poke holes or rebuilding a new ACL for someone who's torn it in a minimally invasive manner.
And for someone who has undergone ankle and knee surgery, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
I love talking to you. Let's talk about, you mentioned you work with some local teams. You work with the Kingsport Mets, the Gate City football team. There's a lot that parents need to know when it comes to injuries. What do you like to talk to parents about as far as when taking care of their child, getting their child ready to play sports?
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, in addition to taking care of people in the office, I do help with sports teams, and I think that in that role I'm able to help educate the teams on safety and prevention and things like that. And so spring sports, I'm really always thinking about the throwing athlete. There's lots of spring sports, and but just thinking a little bit about the throwing athlete puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. So I actually brought a shoulder model. One of the structures that throwing stresses a lot is the rotator cuff. So this is a model of the shoulder with the humerus here, the shoulder blade, or the scapula here, the collarbone or the clavicle here. And the rotator cuff is a group of 4 muscles that come together really like the cuff on my jacket sleeve. They don't have the gaps like this model does, and that's what controls the shoulder through a range of motion. So as you can imagine, in the act of throwing, you're really putting a lot of torque on it and pinching it. And as we age, it gets more and more brittle, and so people can tear it even with just reaching to get a cup for coffee out of the cabinet. They can injure it. So for younger athletes, though, the prevention tips I always give are stay in good physical fitness. Your core strength matters, your cardio strength fitness matters, even your leg strength matters and how you throw a ball. And then also try not to overdo it. I am a big believer in kids having fun and playing hard, but they shouldn't be doing the same thing year round, especially for a growing person. Growth plates are still open, and you can injure them by throwing too many months out of the year or too many times in a season. So trying to keep your kids involved in multiple sports or different ways of cross training keeps them safe.
Any type of repetition, I think. Practice makes perfect, but there's time for downtime as well.
Yeah, so balance is important.
And when there different injuries present different symptoms. So if you're suspecting an injury, it's important that they come to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. The rule of thumb I always give people, if we're talking a sprain or strain or overuse injury, you can give it a week of rest and ice and trying to treat it on your own and see if it gets better. If it does, great. But if it's lingering on, really should come in and see someone.
I learned so much today. Thank you so much for
Thank you for having me.
Dr.
I really
Lindsay
appreciate
Remy,
it.
thank you so much. We got some information. It's HMG. They can take care, Dr. Remy can take care of those shoulder injuries, whatever you got going on. If you need more information, check out that website right there at the bottom of the screen. And just a few moments, we're going to be heading over to the kitchen. Elizabeth Hall's here for Food City Friday.